In 20th century, during Second World War, most of the European allies feared of German dictator Adolf Hitler. He said that after the war, there won't be a united kingdom in the world map. Adolf Hitler changed the Germany's fate from democratic state to totalitarian control that initiated Second World War and demonstrated the largest genocide in human history. In this video, we are going to see how Adolf Hitler, a boy who struggled hard to make Germany great, raised to power and how that affected the world. When Adolf wanted to be a painter, he went to Vienna in the age of 17. As a boy who has no one to help, young Hitler living rough on the streets of Vienna. It was in Vienna that he was highly influenced to anti-Semitic ideologies which led him to massacre millions of Jews. Anti-Semitism is discrimination against Jews. After First World War ended, there was a collapse of imperial government. Fearing of communistic revolution, all major parties joined and formed parliamentary Weimar government. Government imposed Treaty of Versailles on deprived German people. The Treaty of Versailles ordered Germany for considerable compensations to be given for the war. By seeing all these, Hitler joined the German Workers' Party in 1919, which was one of the 70 right-wing nationalist parties. By his powerful and manipulative speeches, he rose to party's leadership. The party's name was renamed to Nazi in 1920. By clearly denouncing communism and capitalism, Hitler propagated the idea of both were the conspiracy of Jewish to control the Germany. He held meetings and influenced people through his nationalistic speeches about superior German race. He considered his German race as master race and other races as lower. In his initial years, he had fewer followers, but he kept attracting people through his inspiring oration. Moreover, many people joined Nazi because they felt that the party radiated strength, vitality, and also Hitler's image of strong leader appealed to people. In 1924, he was arrested for trying to overthrow Bavarian government in the name of treason. After released from the prison, Hitler began to rebuild his popular movement and decided to gain power through legal means of election. And then Great Depression happened. German people were severely affected because of American banks withdrew their loans from Germany and they cannot pay their war debt mentioned in the Treaty of Versailles. Weakened economy left the Germans desperate for a strong leader. They suffered due to the harsh condition of the Treaty of Versailles. Adolf Hitler promised the German people to restore the Germany's former greatness by his idea of extreme nationalism. By a mere advantage of this, the Nazi party rose from only 12 seats in the parliament in 1928 to becoming the largest party in 1932 with 230 seats. In 1932, Hitler ran for the election of president against Hindenburg and lost. Even though the party became the largest in the parliament, they did not win. Papen, who wanted the position of vice-chancellor, convinced Hindenburg to appoint Hitler as chancellor. Hindenburg finally gave in and appointed Hitler as chancellor. In 1933, when a young worker was convicted of setting fire to parliamentary building, Hitler accused the communist parties. By grabbing the opportunity, he negotiated with German parliament members for granting him the emergency powers. It gave Hitler an immense power over the parliament for 4 years. As soon as the Nazis came to power, the goal of eliminating all opposition took primacy. Over the coming months, all trade unions and all other political parties were banned. Freedom of press was abolished and anti-Jewish laws were passed. Trucks and police vans raced up and down the streets, arresting any threat to Nazi rule. Books were burnt, authors and artists were either imprisoned or purposely denied the ability to earn a livelihood. Even telling a joke about Hitler could lead to the death sentence. Hitler moved to a dictatorship and became the absolute ruler of Germany. When President Hindenburg died in 1934, He announced himself as a president and made himself Führer of Germany. In 1944, a group of Nazi members tried to kill Hitler but failed. In response, Hitler executed nearly 5,000 people. Throughout his political career, Hitler used his powerful oration and feed the anger of people for the delusion of anti-Semitism for Jews, which led him to genocide of Jewish people. He could have changed Germany for the better cause of humanity by his leadership. Instead, he nurtured hate against Jews.